Because she just wants to connect.
A lot of times.
Connect.
Okay, show over. You done.
Jesus.
Yeah, because, bro, like, I feel what you're saying, bro. I feel what you... Did they teach you this in school? I have to read these books. God, dang.
Hey, let me give a true or false question real quick. A true or false. You know how to do it.
We only got 9 people watching.
Sorry. Fellas.
Negative 8. Go ahead.
This is for the fellas. Adapting to a woman's ways makes everything run smoothly. True or false?
Who's answering that?
You?
False.
I'm going to say... Hold on. Say it again?
Okay. True or false, fellas? Adapting to a woman's ways makes everything run smoothly. True.
Well, through my selfishness, I'm going to say false. But it's probably for all the wrong reasons. Because I don't think that I have to abide by your rules to make us happy. That it shouldn't
Happy
be.
wife, happy life.
Yes, and I hate that terminology. I cannot stand it. You know, back in early shows, we would always say that.
Happy husband, happy...
I was like, no, what about the man's point of view?
Happy spouse, happy house.
Oh, I like that. Gender appropriate and everything.
Come on, what happened to that? What happened to the happy spouse, happy house?
Happy
Yeah, okay, we know
spouse,
happy wife,
house.
happy life, but no, man. I want to be happy too. I want to feel appreciated, loved, connected, all of that. Just as my woman should feel that too.
Okay.
And that's why I never felt that. Like I would have a friend, he would tell me, oh man, hey, let's go out to the spot, go have a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta call my wife, see if I can go. Like, what?
He said, what?
Wait a minute. Yeah, man, that's how it is when you get married. Happy life, happy wife. No, I guess I ain't never getting married then. Because you ain't tell me what I can and can't do.
That totally changed
But,
the happy house, happy spot, that totally changed the game. Yeah. For real, like it did.
He did put it down.
Yeah, definitely, it did.
But you feel what I'm saying, right, Mr. Morris, Mr. Sebastian, so it's like, yo, I don't know.
So you going with false?
Absolutely.
And why?
For a number of reasons. One, that's not equitable, right? So that
Build equity off a woman's word, right?
I'm huge on equity, but it's not equitable because that means that the happiness of the relationship is always based on the feelings of one person, and feelings in and of themselves are fickle.
On one person.
And it's both of us in this, right? So,
Come on, bro.
Break it down. Keep going.
That's why it shouldn't be happy wife. Come on, bro. Break it down. Say it, can you say it again, bro? Come on, fam. Come on, because he believes in equity, and equity should not be in one person's happiness, right? Did you just say it right? Come on, bro. It's two people in a relationship. And I always said that. I was like, no, I'm not just finna make my wife happy without making myself happy.
Right.
Because I need my mental stability and my mental health as well.
Definitely.
I always felt that. And I feel like, man, and everybody's no, DB, you being selfish. And I was like, what? Because I want to be mentally happy in my relationship. Well, I guess I'm being selfish.
Well, I mean, intent is a big part of it, right?
Okay.
So you can do the right thing for the wrong reason, right? Okay. So if I buy you some flowers to shut you up, then that's not the same as I bought you some flowers because I was thinking about you.
And they be wanting that shit too.
Right? But if I say I love you because you said you love me, that's not the same as me saying I just want you to know I love you. Right? So intent is a big part of it, and we kind of take it in action at face value. So, I mean, it does matter why you feel that way, but no, you should want to be, and I would hope that you choose someone that says, hey, I support you and your dreams and hopes and so forth and so on, and hey, I know you are into X, Y, or Z, so babe, go have a good time, or hey, I'll go with you because I know you like it. I don't necessarily like it, but I'll go because it's you, right? And then you turn around and like, hey, I'm gonna go to this thing that I don't necessarily want to go to, but
the Lion King.
But because it's you and you like it, then I'm going to enjoy it because it's you.
Because it's you.
Right?
You're
So
not going?
I don't want to see Lion King.
the movie.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, because Beyonce and we got to go see it?
No, because it's the Lion King. What are you talking about?
Or both.
No.
I didn't.
What has the Lion King done for me?
A
Nothing.
lot?
Be quiet, bro.
Oh, I just can't wait.
All the classics.
I don't care for that. I never cared for that. I never cared.
Now the classics.
I'm not a classic guy. I don't want to watch Friday again.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I just don't care for watching the movie over. Once
Not
I
a
see
classic.
it, I really don't. I'm
a classic.
Yeah, I don't
So
care.
you won't watch a movie over?
I mean, I will if it's on TV. I'll watch it, but like I'm not gonna. Let me put on Friday and watch it over again. No, I'm not gonna ever do that. For what? I've seen it already.
This guy.
Am I weird for that?
No.
It's not weird, but I just
No, it's not.
so
It's just-
even your favorite movies, you don't necessarily say.
No, I'm not gonna put it on purpose and watch it. No,
So you never put in The Last Dragon and watched it?
no. I have never put. Now, okay, if I see it on TV and I stop and I caught a scene and I may watch all the way through, but like I have not purposely ever in my life put in the movie and that's a classic and watched it because I wanted to watch it.
So you don't buy DVDs
No,
or
I really
any
don't.
of that. You never did that.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I might be lying. No, I don't. I have. Oh, I'm lying. I like Chappelle's show. I have. No, I haven't done it. I have bought it, but I never rewatched it. I bought it, but never watched it. Yeah.
He's got to literally scratch.
Yeah. Scratch.
I don't know. I just don't care for that. But I'm a sports guy. I'm
big
extremely
sports.
sports. I'm sports. Everything. Yeah,
So. You watch a game again?
Oh yeah, I do that, bro. I watched the.
So
I watched.
really a preference.
Yeah, I watched NBA Finals over again. I watched Summer League games over again. That's weird. Yeah. I'm a sports guy. Yeah.
Let's talk about social media real quick. Can social media?
You man, I got working more. Come on.
Can social media make your relationship, make the spouse neglectful in your relationship?
Absolutely.
Being on social media all the time, being on your phone all the time.
It can make your date be neglectful. It didn't have to get to the point of marriage, but I mean that's what we do across the board, right? We're connected to our phones. Like how many times you pick up your phone for no reason other than to pick up your phone?
It's just like a we magnetized to them, bro. It's like I have picked up my phone and had something happen. Like why I got my phone in my hand? I have done that numerous of times.
Because it's just like
it's a reaction. Like you walk out the room, you cut the light off.
Yeah.
You walk in the restroom, use the restroom, you wash your hands. That's wow. Why is my phone in my hand? I was gonna do something.
That's a part of it.
Then I click it off.
Right. It's definitely something that's an issue. Just across the board, all forms of technology, and then you have when people they vent using technology.
I think that's so embarrassing.
And it's not this is why you have a therapist.
Do you think that's therapeutic to do that? Online?
Maybe in their mind at that time, right? Because I get it out. But ultimately, you're going to either get back criticism, right?
Majority of the time. Oh wow.
With it being your people that are your quote unquote friends, whatever that may mean on that social media site, you're going to get support that may not necessarily be warranted, right? Because you're going to put out your version of it. Right? You're not going to put out the unbiased truth more often than not. And a lot of times, even though you think you are, you may not be putting out the unbiased truth. And so they're going to respond in your favor more than likely because, one, they're your friend, and two, because the picture that you painted
is make yourself look right.
You're the hero because we're all the hero in our own story.
I'm always the hero.
Right? Always. Very rarely are we going to come in and say, man, I walked in this house and I disrespected my wife. I talked to her. I was harsh. I was mean. And then I stormed out. And then say, man, but she was tripping because I left. Like, you're not going to do that. You're going to say, man, all I did was walk in the house and I said, what's up? And then she was like, tripping. In your version of it, we're always the one that's always the one that's victimized.
We're the victimized.
Hey, man. I mean, I can keep going, but
keep going.
You think the social media makes somebody relationship?
Does it bring neglectfulness into your relationship?
Absolutely.
Being on social media,
as you said,
absolutely, it does. Toxicity. That's a word.
It's a big word.
You're being toxic. You're bringing too much toxicness into this relationship.
Is that one a word? Toxicness.
Toxicness.
Is that a word? Google it.
I don't know. So how can you tell?
You say toxicity, you bring too much toxicity into into this relationship. Toxicity. What? I don't stop. Come on.
How can you tell if your relationship? How can you tell if your relationship is toxic? And how do you address it? And see, she.
Does arguments mean your relationship is toxic?
No.
Too much arguing, right?
Could. Sometimes it's growing pains, right? Because when you're bringing two people together, right, with different pasts and experiences and expectations, then you're gonna have that, because I came in thinking this is how it's supposed to happen, and you came in thinking this is how it's supposed to happen.
An expectation.
And so you come in, you're trying to impose your expectations on them, and they're trying to impose their expectations on you.
Not gonna work.
And it takes time for you to figure out this list of things are not really worth arguing about. You do how you want to do.
Right.
You know,
makes sense.
these are the things that we need to come to an agreement about. Right. Or, you know, we need to lean to you on this one, and then I'm gonna lean to you on that one. That type of thing. So, the toxic part, like what I've said before, is it's hard to say the relationship is toxic without recognizing what it is about you.
Right.
That's picking this toxic situation. And that's the real trick, because we again are always the victim or the hero more often than not. So you did this to me, you're bad to me, right? And ignoring the fact that I do have a choice. I can leave, right? And so if you decide to stay in that bad situation, then you have to figure out what it is about you that's making you willing to stay in the situation that you know is bad.
Everybody needs therapy, y'all.
Everybody needs therapy.
Do you think everybody needs lifelong therapy?
Well, when you say lifelong, define that.
Kill that dog.
Like when I say lifelong, old yeller. When I say,
Right.
when I
Because
say,
if you got to do lifelong, man. Shit.
So, I mean, like to keep yourself like mentally healthy. Like you just not every week, but like maybe once a month, once every 2 months.
I think that's a good.
To go see a therapist. Yeah.
Just to check in and say, hey, this is what's going on in my world.
Yeah.
You know, hey, this is how I handle these tricky situations, and what, you know, kind of give me some feedback.
Also,
you know,
I'm loving knives. Like what?
You know, or this is something that we worked on, and I gotten to this point. And, you know, I just want to let you know how I'm doing, and so here's some things to think about over the next month.
Okay.
Right, and so obviously perfection is not the goal, but constant progress, constant improvement should be.
Right.
Progress for purpose.
There you go. Good dudes.
Progress for purpose.
Progress.
And there it is.
And there it is.
How can being socially awkward help or hurt your relationship?
I don't know if social awkwardness is directly impactful in a relationship, unless that social awkwardness, unless you got into the relationship through means that avoided your social awkwardness. So we were talking about technology, and we talked about, I think we might have mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
If an individual is like getting on a dating site, right?
Yeah.
Or they're communicating, but the primary means of communication is through text, right? Well, there are some things that happen face to face, body language, some cues with the tone of your voice and all that type of thing, that you don't have to learn to make the adjustment when you're dealing with somebody else, right? And so because of that, then when you like join homes, all that stuff now comes out, right? You can't avoid it anymore. So now there are potentially issues where there might not have been, because you have gone through those, like we talked about a second ago. You'd have gone through those growing pains before we got to this point. Right, but
So
if
you missed that through social media.
You missed that, and we want, you know, and not to say that you can't have a healthy relationship if you use that as a means, but at some point, you're still going to have to go through
the awkwardness,
those growing pains, and that awkwardness of, you know, how do you, and you know that has an impact on how the relationship moves forward. So, you know, I feel like personally, not necessarily as a professional, I feel like personally, it's good for you to kind of, you know, be in the spot and like you say somebody and want to walk up to them and speak and figure out what to say. Like I feel like all that trying to figure that out, I feel like that's good.
That builds character.
On the spot? Trying to figure it out on the spot?
That builds character.
I mean, of course, mentally, but you know.
I feel like it's a good thing. You know, because one, it takes nerves, right? It takes a level of gumption, right? And then it's going to test, like, am I really interested? Right? It's not
That's for
even-
the other person. Am I really interested?
No, even for you, because she may open
No,
her
because
mouth.
you approach though.
No, but she may open her mouth and say some stuff that just totally throws you off.
Like that breath. Your breath
But
threw me. No, go ahead.
It threw me a loop. No.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. Definitely.
Yeah?
One more question. What do
You
you
said that
do?
2 questions ago.
I did.
Yeah, but
What do
it
you
was
do
5 better, bro.
when you make an observation on your partner and they don't take it well? Come to therapy?
What?
I mean, that's a strategy. That's definitely a strategy.
No, the question was, what do you do when you make an observation on your partner
And they don't take it.
and they don't take it well?
How did you present it?
That part. I just noticed that you, like I said inside, the observation of noticing the girl that I talk to her mom. And I'm like, hey, damn, why you do all that? She like, yeah, and? Like, all right, you don't have to.
Right, because it's still a sensitive area.
Mm.
And so when you approached it that way, it was like you talked about earlier, I feel like you're judging me. So when you say, you like that? Right? And that's something...
The way he presented it, yeah.
Right, and that's something that I've personally, over the years, I've worked on and will continue to work on, right?
So how should he present
Well, I mean, that's the reaction, though, right? I mean,
No,
Right, but the
you
reaction is two things. One, it's a topic that I'm sensitive about, so it's going to be a very particular approach anyway, right? My guard has to be down, it has to be the right time, and so that comes to an awareness about you and your partner, right? So the more you get connected to them, the more you can kind of sense. Now is a good time to bring that up. Right, maybe not in the moment, because like in that particular example, if we just leave, we on the way back from the thing or the place, right? I'm still in my feelings about it, right? Because anytime I'm around her, I'm in my feelings. I don't like the way she talked to me. It's not the relationship I thought it was gonna be. Whatever, right? And so here you are questioning me. You don't know how she treated me, right? And so here you are questioning, challenging me like I did something wrong, right? Because you were thinking about that thing that you did just now.
Right.
And they're thinking about all the stuff that led up to me acting that way today.
oh my goodness. Wow.
So you have to keep in mind when you say that, like, will you do that with your mama? But maybe another time when we're not necessarily in a mama situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
It
hey,
led
can I
up
ask you
to
something?
It's a lot that you have to take into account of a person's feelings.
I
Yeah,
don't think
we
so.
sensitive people.
We are, despite the fact that we act like we don't care.
And we suppress everything. So acting like we don't care, meaning you suppress it.
Survival.
Survive.
Why is couples therapy necessary?
It's absolutely necessary because you need someone that's bilingual.
I like that.
Bilingual.
Two
They can speak
languages, huh?
both languages.
That can speak both language. I can hear what you're saying in your language and translate for him, and I can understand what he's saying and translate for her, or him and him, or her and her, whatever your situation is, right? Regardless, whether you're talking about a gender situation or you're just talking about a background situation, right? All that's going to take, that's all that's going to be a part of how I communicate. Right? So, hey, I just said X, Y, and Z. We always tease each other coming up. Ain't nobody took it personal. Why are you so sensitive?
Yeah,
Right.
we didn't do that.
Right.
We didn't do that
right.
in this relationship and situation I had before I met you. Well, in my house, we didn't do that. We told each other we loved each other, and we cheered each other on.
I did what?
So what you doing right now is like an insult. Like you charging
I
me
didn't
up.
think that shit. So somebody gonna think different. Yeah.
Right.
So whatever the situation is, right? You need somebody that's bilingual.
There it is. That can speak both.
That can speak both languages.
There it is. LPC Sabastan Moore on the truck cast tonight.
We have to bring you back, bro.
Hey man, we
And pay you for the
we was like
how much you was off? Gotta pay you.
hey,
Go to the website.
go to the
What's the
website. Hey, throw your information
$2.50
out
now.
there. Throw your information out there so they can get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Oh, the website, www.progress2purpose.com. PROGRESS2PURPOSC.com. If you go to the website, it pretty much has everything laid out for you. You can book from the website, you can pay from the website, and I'm mobile, so once you go ahead and book it, you have the option to put the location and I can come to you, or I can do virtual, all that good stuff, right?
No, you do virtual. Wow.
Like Skype and all that
Progress to
stuff.
purpose.
Progress to purpose.
Wow.
So I meet you where you are, literally.
Hey, black people, stop thinking that you don't need counseling. No, you don't need therapists. You do need that.
Yes, definitely.
You do.
And it doesn't make you crazy. It's not.
It does not. It's not for.
crazy.
It's not.
It's
It's
not
not
for
for people with
okay.
angry issues. It's for
It's
people.
for people. Okay, got you.
It's for everybody.
Yeah. So what did the people say? I want to know. Help the people out. Did they have any questions?
Did they have one?
Well, they weren't saying it on yours. I thought you was reading it.
No, 'cause I need that tablet too. They had them long questions, but you know you can go back to the IG live and check it out and see what they wrote. One vision.
Well, what we can do is
I wanted to talk about that one vision
one vision.
before you go.
Okay.
Tell them why is it one vision between a man and a woman, a husband and a wife.
Husband.
Right. That's the end game.
Right.
Husband and wife.
Right. Right.
That's what we want to do.
You would think.
I mean, some people, you know, not necessarily married, but you know, a life partner,
Right.
something they can come home to.
Right. Right. And so, I mean, ideally, and we're talking about from a professional standpoint, you would want to have one vision. And if that vision is, you know, I just want to have somebody to spend my life with, and that's all that you require, and you find somebody that's on that too, then that's great. Right? But you just need to be honest and say what it is you're looking for, and not necessarily get caught up in the infatuation of, you know, their,
Right.
you know, the checklist.
Right.
You're
Right.
attractive, you make money, you got this, you live here,
Right,
you like to
right.
travel. Like
Yes.
all of that kind of stuff is not gonna make you happy when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Right? That may add to your happiness, but the relationship in and of itself should be a place of peace, right?
Come on.
So in order for that to happen, you have to have a singular vision, right? Our goal as a couple is to achieve.
So you should sit down with that. I'm sorry, I mean, cut you off. Like you should sit down and have that early.
Like this is what you're dating for, I would think. When people say dating with a purpose, right? You're not waiting until I'm in love and we got a kid to say, so what you trying to do with your life?
Right.
It needs to be like, hey, date number 2, date 1.5.
Like that?
Hey, what are you dating for?
Wouldn't that be too heavy?
I mean, maybe. But I mean, what I'm saying is that
That's
there
a
needs
lot.
to be early on those conversations about kind of like, hey, what are you looking for? What do you want in a relationship? You know, and what are your
Damn,
goals?
I'm just hungry.
So that would be a good question to ask, like on the first date.
Well, people ask it, but the thing is, it's just conversation at that time, and so we don't really assess. Like, hey, okay, this person said that
But you
they
should
don't
be
really
assessing.
like, you know, public affection.
So
Is that something
active
that,
listening.
right? Is that something that I can work with?
my sneaker girl does that. She is very active in listening.
Hey,
Right.
that's
Yeah,
good.
I had said some shit that had totally fucked me up. Still to this day. Still, I'll tell you off camera.
All right, man.
Oh, wait, on that.
You
All
know
right.
that?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, be like, why did you say that? Like, I don't know why I said it. I thought it was cool. I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Hey, make sure you follow us on YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Subscribe to the show. Go to our YouTube
Go to
page.
Libsyn. We have a Libsyn.
Yeah.
You can find us on
Libsyn
Libsyn.
page.
Find us on iTunes.
Yeah.
MySpace.
Is that MySpace? We gotta get in MySpace. And
iTunes,
Tumblr.
Stitcher, Tumblr,
Snapchat.
Spotify.
Black Planet.
We gotta get a Black Planet. Bro. We gotta get.
Gotta get a Black Planet
Did
page.
Solange produce that shit? Like opening back up, Solange.
So when you click on the page, the music start playing. You have
Solange
to,
music.
no, just your personal page.
Cranes in the sky. Oh yeah, yeah,
Yo, but you remember-
yeah.
What song you had?
I ain't gonna say. I was a rapper back then.
Right,
Anyway, yeah. So I had my rap song back then.
Oh my goodness, he
Yeah.
said Black Planet in MySpace.
Shout out to Shout out to
Therapist Sabastan Moore, LPC.
LPC.
Make sure you follow him.
It's progress to purpose, right?
Progress to purpose.
Progress. I was in the back. Progress to purpose.
Progress to
Go
purpose.
to the website. Get you a session
Hey,
because you
definitely-
need it.
Definitely get you a session in.
I'm gonna see what the prices are. I might give me one too. I ain't got
I'm
a
definitely
lot. I
giving
got
you a
little
session.
something.
Get you a session.
I'm gonna give me a session.
He said I need a session. That's how I know I need a session.
I think we both need a session.
You need a session by yourself.
We all need
Hey man, we had a good night, man. Hey, anything you want to tell the people? You good? Everything?
I think I'm good. You know, just hoping to help somebody.
There you go.
Hoping to help somebody.
If you have questions, put them on the Facebook page.
Yep.
Put them on the IG page, and we'll send them to him in his personal email. He'll give you a solution or help you out whatever he can. We didn't have a lot of people watching tonight because we started late, but
As usual.
yeah.
Hey, we're finna start at 6 now.
On Sundays?
No, okay. Now we're gonna change.
Let's see.
We'll talk. Yeah, we'll
7:30.
talk. Oof. Yes. All right, man. This your baby man, Humvee.
It's your boy DB.
Hey, we'll see you next time.
Peace. Love y'all.